Kate, your character Poet is kind of seen as the caretaker, or the one who wants to be a caretaker, and then, as we see in this three timeline structure, she realizes she's a part of a system that maybe isn't exactly what she thought it was going in, or maybe it's changed over time.
It's something that I think a lot of us can relate to when you're whether you're brought up a certain way, believing certain things about an organization or a system or a church or whatever it is, and then you learn certain things just from experience or through life or through growing up, and your eyes are open to maybe the truth of whatever that place is that you've sort of idealized in your mind. And I think that the realization of that and having to sort of readjust your mentality and your beliefs, I think is a real struggle that a lot of people deal with in different ways in their lives.
And then, Brian, I wonder, would you touch on this idea of, I know that the system was created to maybe stop horrible things from happening, but then becomes a bit of a thought police situation, which I think is really prescient in the time that we're in with AI and everything that's going on. And I wonder if you would talk about that aspect of the series and how Lennox fits into that.
Well, it's really interesting how this whole AI data collection thing has become really prescient in the last couple months. It was not this big of a deal when we were filming this last year. And it's just exploded all of a sudden. And we're kind of like, whoa, man. I mean, it really didn't expect this. Lennox is definitely, it feels like all of the characters are on a spectrum of like wanting this new technology and going full speed ahead with it. We have to do this. We have to be in control of it now. And then there's people like Lennox who are sort of like, wait, we need to think. Let's tap the brakes. This is going to get us into trouble down the line. And I got to say it, Lennox was kind of right at the end, he would never say that, but he was kind of right.
Sepideh, you play this character who initially really feels as though she does not belong. There are some financial issues, and she just doesn't feel as though there's a place for her. I wonder, would you touch on that bigger picture of wanting to belong in this space that she doesn't feel is meant for her?
Yeah, I think this is a resonant theme that many of us can relate to. I for sure can relate to it, and that's what struck me initially about the character is how sort of displaced she feels in everywhere that she goes, and she feels like an outsider until she finds, her how she's able to apply her own skills, her own, area of expertise and genius to a greater cause. I think the first time that you see her, she's kind of spiraling out of control. And you don't realize until later episodes why this is so, such a vulnerable topic for her.